Alright, before we get into today's video, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and stuff. And one thing I wanted to mention before we get into this, I want to give a little recap. The whole video is taking place on a Minecraft realm, same with the other one. So if you haven't seen the first part, please go watch that. There will be probably a link to the first part, or else the second part won't make sense. So yeah, there's that. So, to keep this nice and brief for all of you, we're on a realm, someone joined who wasn't on the server list, and we're basically doing bootleg game theory. So remember, it's just a theory. Thanks for watching, and let's get on with the video.
Okay. I literally have one carrot left.
Still good.
No, I have a new theory. Remember how when you put the word null down, it started doing, after you put the word null down, it started doing that. Like it knew how to respond to the word null.
It literally spelled fucking help.
What if... How many bots did you say they made for Minecraft that were supposed to act like players?
It would be an infinite amount. They were supposed to be like the stand-in for mobs, hostile mobs.
And yet they're
And
just
I'm
normal
as-
default Steves.
Yeah, and I would presume sometime in the future would be Alex's too. If they continued this project of theirs. Also, I'm cold as fuck.
You don't think that maybe... To me, it just seems like we kind of set it off. My conclusion theory for this video, and for everyone here that can hear me, except for my girlfriend, who's still in the realm. My conclusion theory on this whole thing is that we broke it. We tried to ask it, but about Herobrine, I wanted to ask it if it was the cause of all these things, but it makes me think maybe there's a Herobrine that joins the game when we're not here. If a Steve bot could easily join the game, what's saying that a Herobrine bot couldn't join the game? The OG.
I'm pretty sure there's only one human bot.
That means that we just witnessed a real Steve, and we broke him a little bit. By kind of shattering his worldview a little bit.
And honestly, it kind of seems like it was already a little bit broken.
Well, they never get... Think about it. Thousands of updates later, and they never get an update. I wonder how their AI must work. Wouldn't that mean that the code that they were working with them kind of like spiraled out of control with them? Think about it. Old code still going on, and an old game that keeps getting constant updates, but they never get any fixings because Mojang forgot about them.
Yeah. And at the same time, Herobrine's just like somehow evolving.
Yes.
Yeah. You know how in the like alpha version of Minecraft there's that one Steve that would just hop around?
Wait, does
They
that mean that
literally
the
left them
entities...
alone.
That means that all the entities of Minecraft are literally Herobrine pulling data from other places and putting it in Minecraft. And trying to replicate them in Minecraft for what he's able to do.
Well, the
Think about it.
creepypasta one, that's obviously a virus that got out of hand. 3.3 is a little bit more complicated. Herobrine was simple enough for me somehow to figure out.
And, well, think about it. It makes sense.
And
Why
then
do you
got
think
the
there would...
colored Steves.
Yeah. But no, it
Just
makes...
think about that for a moment. The colored Steves. Oh dear God.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
What came to your mind?
Literally something me and Noel poke fun at all the time, especially in RPs. So, yeah.
From that experience, I am confused as hell on how their AI is still running.
Literally, I am so confused. My last brain cell right now is a potato flew around my room.
Well, I gotta use its furnace so I can cook this meat up.
Also, I'm just gonna say this now, before I forget. It did say it was, what is it? I am Steve...
Underscore 00532.
So it was the 532 version of a Steve AI they were making.
Or at least, or maybe that's a like number, like
Their
how
serial
many
number.
There might be are. Yeah, serial number, I guess.
Yeah, like their code, their tag. They must have had tags with them. Like that's part of their source code.
Yeah, but then what would make it Herobrine's? Because I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be like STV underscore.
That is actually all like that, saying hello.
Yeah, and
I think I figured it out.
And the thing is, Herobrine's literally pretty much made from their code too, as an advanced version as a boss.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this before I forget. I think I've figured it out. No, I think I've actually figured it out. Tankle, shut up. Alright. Literally, after seeing help and seeing how it responded, it has come to my conclusion that the theory is true. You remember the what is it? The thing you told me to watch? What's it called? Bobby?
I think.
Yeah. It looks like a normal Steve or Alex skin.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. So, when you told me about that, I started thinking and started putting 2 to 2 together. And that right there just put 2 and 2 together for me. Legit. From my analysis, I can confirm 100% without a doubt that the bots still roam. But
Just
because of how
why
long
is there
they've
not
gone
so
without
many?
being fixed, between their perspective of how their world is and all the players they see, it's really fucking up their AI. So they don't know what's real and what's not. So they're having a hard time telling what's from right, you know, what they're programmed to do. So they're going off of old
their
code.
AI, yeah, old code that's really simple.
Yes. So, and when something foreign interacts with something like that without updating the code, then it gets complicated. And so, for there, because Minecraft has gone through so many updates, doing all this other crap, but not fixing them in the process, there is a whole different ballgame of AIs going on.
Yeah. Also, noticeably, it did not have any armor.
Yeah, I don't think they were programmed to get armor yet, either.
I mean, well, we didn't drop a piece of armor, so.
We could, if it comes back next time, I'll start recording and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
this realm's not going to be up for very long. So, right, remember when people were playing like 3 a.m. on Minecraft?
More sensitive.
Oh yeah.
What if people play 3 a.m. on a realm instead of a world?
What the fuck will happen then?
I don't know. I'd be willing to test it tonight, honestly. I'm fucking down for it. Even if I have to do it by myself.
So
Guinea pig. Hey, if I get the proof, I get the proof.
Bruh.
That's pretty horny.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say this now. My theory, my theory on top of Noel's theory is actually holding some weight to it.
Quite literally, since you put it on top of mine.
Yeah. And because Noel paved the groundwork for my theory, it makes sense. Like, think about it. We basically kind of corrupted him a little bit. We kind of basically started making him question things that he wasn't even programmed to question, which means slowly but surely over time, the Steves are evolving.
Just very slowly, apparently. Oh my god.
Honestly, if there is an alt.exe,
Yeah, no, you said you were gonna pet my butt, you tree. How dare you?
but if there is an old.exe, I'm just gonna say this. It's probably a recoded Steve by Herobrine.
Probably.
Think about it. Think about it. Herobrine could pull code. I don't care right now. You're about to ruin my theory. Anyways. Where was I? Anyways. So, with that being said, I just come to the terms. Noel. I'm implying is that Herobrine is basically the code master of all the Steves. All the bots are his underlings.
And it's weird because the story of Herobrine goes on to say that he hates Steves.
Yes. What would you do if you were a sentient AI, forgotten about, angry at your own creators, to the point where you had an unlimited army of Steves, but you could also alter their code, so each Steve gets their code altered. So, maybe the reason he said help is because Herobrine's changing their code so they won't be Steves anymore.
Maybe?
But an army of himself.
Wow, this is such a fucking glitch trap situation all over
Or,
again.
even worse, different variants. Like, he tries to make them like himself, but ends up making variants like Enderbrine and Voidbrine. Or, you know, Enderbrine, Netherbrine, and yeah, the list goes on. How long? Now my theory goes even deeper. Here goes even deeper. I'm crossing into territories that none of the likes have ever been seen before. I probably won't upload this publicly. So then my theory goes fucking deep. Trust me, it's gonna get a little bit crazy. Hold on tight. Here it goes. So on top of him altering other codes, it also makes sense why Bobby, the way that Bobby is. Bobby is an AI that was somewhat altered, but not like from a Steve or anything. He's stuck like that.
We don't even know.
And Bobby has the ability to clone himself.
Yeah, Steve's not as Alex's.
Yeah. Wait, Bobby's are Alex's or Steve's?
The original Bobby's and Alex. The clones are Steve's.
Ah, okay.
Talking about digital simping, huh?
Once a queen, all of them are her army of simps.
And then there's the actual story of Alex Brine, which I don't know how the hell people come up with that shit, but I can believe that as well.
I have a theory for that one. I have a theory for that one.
I'm pretty sure it's the exact same way as Herobrine.
They tried to make more than one boss. But instead they actually changed it up.
Or maybe an Alex mount, which I would assume that they made one at some point, may have actually gotten infected by Herobrine at like some way or something, or they became sentient like him.
Basically, getting some of that boss code, basically. And that's basically what fucking happened.
And it puzzles me the fact that people can just recode Herobrine into the game with apparently little effort.
That's what I'm getting at, my dude. So in other words, every YouTube video that has been seen with entities is, except unless it's like an RP setting or something.
Yeah, or something that's noticeable that's obviously fake.
Yes. They haven't been on a world because worlds kind of allow cheats. Realms are the only things because it runs when you're not around.
Yeah. See, on PC, I think it might work a little bit more differently.
But think about it. It's the only logical thing that makes sense. Realms are like
you're not using the furnace on there.
I didn't think of it.
Okay, did you just solve Minecraft games? Now I think we need to make a Minecraft series called
But
Unsolved.
wait, but then my theory goes even further. So
Oh,
you know how
God.
there's a theory about robots might be taking over the world?
Yep.
Herobrine escapes Minecraft. Then
Oh God.
put two and two together. I'll let you take that one in.
Terminator. Terminator, Brian.
I'm literally cross-referencing into real life. Literally, Herobrine is the
Yeah, I
Terminator at this point. I don't know. Herobrine Terminator theory confirmed. I don't know. This is all just a theory. But if we
game
actually get a
theory.
Herobrine joining the game one of these days, I'm gonna confirm it.
You're probably gonna lose your shit. Not gonna
I'm gonna lose my shit if I start seeing a Herobrine flying around the world.
Next thing you know, you go to your house and there's just like 3 Herobrines at the end of your staircase.
I'm dead.
Yeah, what would you do if he shot a freaking fireball at you, Ice?
Well, then I'm dead.
Like, he just tries to fucking kill you any way he can.
He's just dead. I'm dead. None of us have access to the Nether, right?
Versus Herobrine.
Real quick.
Actually, I made a portal.
But we haven't found
the
enough
only
Cryo
problem-
Obsidian to make a cross at all, have we?
Yeah.
'Cause
We
Chris-
haven't. Yeah, we haven't.
Versus Herobrine.
And the fact that it's in the mountains, first of all. Just think about that, first of all. It's in the mountains.
We didn't even get the Claves and Cliffs update yet. I can now say without 100% and with 100% guarantee that for some reason we're cursed. Noel, quick question. Were you behind me 2
What?
seconds ago?
2 seconds ago?
Yeah, this got dropped into my inventory.
Oh, yeah. I was dropping some stuff.
Oh, okay.
I thought I placed that, though. I guess I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, I'm done.